let's have a see. Let us have a see and make sure we're live and set the camera up correctly and try and get a bit of beer in this house. How is everyone doing tonight? Ladies and gents, I hope you are good. Voice is wrecked. We'll let a few people jump in to the chat. I'll see if we're live. Hopefully we are. And let me know if you can hear us, if you can see us. I'm checking my other phone. Make sure everything's going well. Yeah, we are up. Right, let's put that where I can see it, so I can see the chat coming in. See a few people drift in here. Who we got? Oh, guys. Hey, there's the chat. Old Broken Guy, Billy Berg. Jens Lachlan is in here. Lucio, Mark Jenkins, Mythical Beast, Benji Mac, Knapsack, Sean Brophy in the mother... I ain't seen Sean Brophy in a while. Lovely darts. Good to see some of you guys back in the mix. Proven Astrology. Who else have we got in there? The Honest J-Bone, Can Turk. Oh, a few of you rolling in. Guys, how are you doing? How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're all less knackered than I am. What a night. You'll have to forgive me. Just run back up to the room, having a quick beer. Thought I'd catch up with you guys and see what everybody thought of East versus West 8. It's in the books. It's official. Still in one piece, mate. Yeah. Simon, fantastic event. That's good to hear, mate. Pythagoras gives us a big arm. Sup, Shagger? Mate, ruined. Everything's ruined. Voice is ruined. A bit tired. It is, what is it now? Like 1 a.m. over here. A few guys still pulling on the practice tables down there. No gas leaks. No gas leaks. So everything good. A quick fire on that. So I thought I'd just jump on, check in with everybody. Lachlan, absolutely loved this performance. He looked great tonight. He looked absolutely awesome. Lachlan got a win. Nice for him. He's had some ass kickings in the past. He's had some wins in the past. It's been mixed performances, but tonight he looks spot on. I was really happy for Lachlan. It was a shame to see Andre not get a result also. That's a great guy, Ciprianov, and he worked hard. He came in ready, just couldn't get that purchase, and it was all about Lachlan tonight. He deserved the win, and he looked impressive on the practice table, I've got to say. I saw him pulling a couple of guys after the event on the practice table. Lachlan Adair looked really strong, looked really powerful. Very good performance. What about Reno Masick tonight? My God. Pythagoras saying, didn't expect Sandris to call out Ongabayev. Yeah, not many people would, mate. Not many people would want to pull against Kirigali. But Sandris was great. He was really impressive tonight. Sandris scared me early. But the good thing about a lot of these new breed pullers is they do have that technical range, that versatility. We got to see it tonight from Sandris Sheris. Really went through the gears. I don't want to... I'm going to pick my words carefully for Pavlo, because Derbedeniev is clearly a guy that's going to be around for a while and he's rock strong. I just think that he's a very honest guy, and when he says he's lacking a little technical versatility, that's what I saw. Timmy Turner saying, I hope to see Reno and Bacho soon. Mate, you heard it from Reno himself. He loved that match, and who doesn't want to see that? Absolutely incredible performance from both those guys in their recent outings here at East versus West. Such exciting young talents in the game. Great to see that, you know. And what's nice also is they're not the only ones. There's more out there, guys. And it's an exciting time for arm wrestling. Khan Turk, Earthquake, shaked all over the Asian side of Istanbul. He was amazing tonight, wasn't he? What a great lad that is as well. Wagner Bortolato. Lovely dude. Nice to see him get a win. Oh, White Wolf is in the mother fluffing house. Proven Astrology's coming with a super chat. Thank you, brother. He's put, is Dennis's left hurt? I don't believe it is, mate. I think Dennis is singly focused at the moment. I think he's looking for, obviously, the Devon match. It's interesting. I was talking to Hermes a few minutes ago, and He's still very focused on the potential of possibly facing Devon in August. So that's something you can all look forward to, guys and gals. May happen, may not. We'll see when his arm settles down what the situation was. I thought tonight Hermes was technically perfect. I mean, I said it in the show itself. Anybody who was watching, you guys that were watching the show tonight that actually didn't listen to live comment and bought the pay-per-view, which I hope you did. I said it in there. If you wanted to get a masterclass on how to take apart the man who I consider the very best dead wrist presser of all time, what you saw from Hermes Gasparini tonight was exactly that. It was a technically perfect way of beating that kind of arm wrestler. Stay on the joint between the hand and wrist, dominate with the cup, hold on to your pronator, drive side fast, and then drive forward. No opportunity for a balance point. Perfect execution, genuinely perfect. Couldn't have been better. Very frustrating for Jerry. Jerry did nothing wrong. Just got kept out of his lane. That's simply what happened tonight, you know. Tall Paul Hutchins Jr. for sure. White Wolf. Let's have a look. I missed some of the chats there. I'll try and scoot back. Who else? We got Brockton Dogs in here. M. Will's in here. TH's in here. A lot of you got. How many people we got in? I can't even see how many people we got in, but a shit ton of you. And that's good to know that you're all still up and about. Mind you, over in my neck of the woods in the UK, it's probably, what time will it be now? Like 11 p.m., somewhere around there, I would think. Jerry said multiple times he couldn't figure out the timing of the goal from the ref. I don't know, mate. Terence Opperman. Hey, Terence Opperman. I don't know where you are in this building, mate, but let me tell you now, fans of arm wrestling around the world, you will meet very few men in your life cooler than Terence Opperman. That is a good dude right there. South Africa should be proud of that lad. He's an absolute weapon. He's a great arm wrestler, and he's an even better individual. Spent a lot of time with Terence. It was really, you know what's nice about coming to these events? I say it every time. Getting to hang out with the other pullers, fantastic. It makes the event, you know. Engin would tell you the same. Just getting to hang out with the events. Spent a lot of time with a number of the arm wrestlers here this week, which was awesome. Last couple of days. Justin Bishop didn't get the performance he wanted tonight, but spent a lot of time with Justin, and he took away, I think, a lot of lessons from this. I think it probably did him good. You got to take the positives, and he certainly will do that. I love AOC with a super chat. Good to 4 straps, round 3. Third round. If 2-0, no straps, mate. Tell you what, I wanted to ask, while I've got you all on tonight, just give us a quick note in the chat, guys, and I'll try and... Sorry about the chat here, guys. It's jumpy as well. We got quite crap internet connection here in the hotel rooms, and it's on and off. So hopefully I'm coming through okay. But it's a bit edgy my end here. One thing I would say is I wanted to just get your opinions of who was most impressive tonight. I think it was a great night for Georgi Svetkov. I've just seen him on the way up here, actually, in the lift. That dude is absolutely buzzing. He is buzzing. He was confident as hell. He told me, we went out for some food the other day, and he said, "Hey, Neil, I'm going to win. People don't believe I'm going to win. I'm in great shape. I'm going to win." He said that you can see that Ertom's lost a lot of weight. He doesn't look himself, which was absolutely true. Dropped about 11 kilos since last time we were out here. And he said, people don't think I'm going to win. I'm going to win, Neil. You will see. I'm hard to top row. Talk about live up to the expectation. Tremendous performance from Georgi tonight. He was ace. That was probably my favourite match of the night. In terms of excitement level, it was awesome. I was disappointed for a few of the lads. It was a shame for Terence that he didn't get more into the match. He showed his teeth. Terence got the opportunity to show that he could hang in there in that third round. Reno Masic was incredible this evening. I think there's a lot of positives for both guys to take away from that. I love that Reno Masic wants to pull against Batcho. I love that Terence is back in this mix. And let me tell you now, I know Terence as an individual. He's in the chat right now. Hey Terence, if you're not already like wrapping it up for the night and you want to run down to the room here, come down, mate. Come down to the room and jump on here. I'll message it across to you now where I'm at, so you know. But I know you're on the second floor. If you are still up and about and you want to jump on, by all means. I'm only going to stay on here for about 30 minutes or so, and then I'm going to knock it on the head because I fly out early. But your call, brother. If not, don't worry about it at all. Don't worry about that at all. Now let's have a look. I'll just message you over to Terence so he does know. Let's see, Terence Opperman, there he is. And if he does come round, I will pull up a chair for that dude. Okay, let's get back on the chat here with you guys. White Wolf's coming with a super chat. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. He's put, I gotta give it give it to the table. After that beatdown, it came right back and finished the event. Hey, that worried me. White Wolf, that worried me. How's the AC in the room tonight? In a word, wank. Absolutely terrible. There is no AC in the room tonight, mate. It is bonk. It's absolutely hot as balls in this room. But I got a beer and the night is over. Fly out early tomorrow morning. Back to the motherland. All good. Some arm wrestling in the books. Let's have a look what we got. What about that? Yeah. Glenn saying Georgi cracked Morozov's wrist easily. Mate, he's hard to see. Listen. One of those guys flies under the radar. Georgi Svetkov's been around forever. He's had some incredible wins. He's been impressive all over the world. The highest level of competition. Dude's a savage. It's interesting, isn't it? He pulled against Jerry, and people thought that, hey, knock on the door. Wait there, guys. Wait there. Oh, should have got him a beer. That's what I should have done. Come in over there. Come in. Let's try and pull up that table. See if we can use that table as a seat. We're right here. Okay. Grab that table and pull it up. I'm joined, ladies and gents, by South Africa's finest, Terence Opperman, in the mother fluffing house. Terence, quite an event tonight, mate.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Quite an event. It was weird, wasn't it? Because there was almost it was quite a strange atmosphere in there tonight. It was, some nights, that's how all sport is. You just don't get the battles you're expecting.
Yeah. I've lost a lot of bets. I owe some guys some burgers and some guys some money.
What did you think of your opponent's overall level tonight? I mean, did it really shock you? Did you expect he may come out with something like that?
No, not really. I didn't expect him to be that strong. He went right over my hand first match, so it was incredible to feel his strength. I went to the what was my corner man?
Paul.
Yeah, Paul. I spoke to Paul. I said, I don't know what to do. He's too strong. So I had to do something else. So I got mixed up with first round. I thought it was a slip.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
All slip goes to strap. So I was still in match one. So they said I must go to the other side of the table. I was like, why? When they said every round they're going to change the sides. And it's like, but if it's still a slip, why will I go to the other side? And so in my head I was still in match one, so it was match two then. So the second one I lost, and in match three I think it's match two. So that's when I went for the hook, and obviously I get a little bit. I was still too far out of my arm. I think if it was more on my side of the table, it would have been a better.
It almost looked like you were surprised that you stopped him.
Yeah, I did. I was.
Yeah. It looked like you didn't get your settling point because you tucked in there, but you looked like you were a little shocked that you'd put the brakes on.
He was incredibly strong.
We saw some dominant performances tonight. I mean, we've been out today with Justin. Justin didn't get the result, but he's got positives to take away from this because
definitely.
He managed to do well in the hook, and I don't think. I mean, he was set his body for a top roll, but did well inside. That was a surprise.
And we talked about it. We thought it's going to be the other way around.
Yes.
And we didn't expect him to be so strong in the hook.
Not at all.
Wow.
So if you're Justin, you've got to be going home, and we were talking about it to Paul then and Justin afterwards. I think those two are going to get together and work some of that inside game for Justin because he needs that.
He's strong there. He must do
He
that.
certainly is. Let's talk about Chance Shaw a little bit, mate.
Yeah, it was also an incredible match.
Chance, I feel like he lacks confidence.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
He is clearly better than he thinks. You know,
Yeah.
I think you and him would be a very interesting match as well. I can see that in your face. There.
It will be good. I don't want to pull anybody. I just love pulling, man.
Who are the guys? If you could sort of pick your match, if you'd got the win there tonight, who would have been the next guy you would have called out? Who would you like?
I would have liked to pull Sandris.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to pull Lachlan. And
now then, bit of inside information. I spoke to Lachlan Adair downstairs earlier, and he said he pulled you on the practice table tonight. How'd that go?
he beat me in the hook, and I beat him in the top roll.
So 1-on-1.
1-1, yeah. But my arm was a little blew up.
What about Sandris? Any practice table action? Did he pull with him at all?
He also pulled with Lachlan, but
He pulled Lachlan, but not yourself.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, a little bit of there's quite a lot of action going down there on the practice table right now, but a lot of the pullers didn't want to get engaged in that at all. They're all completely and utterly shagged.
What did you say about Hermes?
Let's have a look here. What have we got? Pavlo, cheers, brother. Thank you very much. Tried my best. To be honest, a bit tired tonight, and not exaggerating when I say it is hot as balls in this hotel. Like every area, innit? It's hot as balls. No aircon. In the room tonight, unbelievably warm.
Yeah, Wednesday was 59 degrees here in Istanbul.
Oh, mate, tonight I got down there. Obviously, I'm part man, part seal. I get downstairs. I've got a suit on. It's friggin' boiling. You know, Z came up. She's the lady that runs the production. She's basically wearing a t-shirt and a hat and call else. And she said, God, it's hot in here. And I'm thinking, woman, you're wearing a t-shirt and nothing else. I'm here with back tits and I'm wearing a three-piece suit. What the kid's wrong with you? Stupid hot. Hope next time we come in August, either the temperature's dropped or the air conditioning is fixed. That's what we need. How many of you guys in the chat? Let us know. Just give us a quick yes if you bought the pay-per-view tonight. And what was the feed like? Did it all come through good? Was everything okay? No technical hitches, nothing like that? Because we don't get to see that, do we? No. You don't hear, oh, here come the yeses. Yeah. I haven't got it. Dengin got it. Brilliant. Absolute quality. It's funny, before we went out live tonight, we had Devon Larratt on the phone downstairs. He was tuning in. I'm sure he was there with the high hookers checking out the whole thing. Be very interesting. Now, let's just come to you on your opinion if that goes down, because hopefully you'll be pulling on the Arm Wars Dark card in August. So you may well be over for that. Devon Larratt is also on the Arm Wars Dark card in August. He will have just been here. If he gets the match with the guy we just watched decimate, Jerry Caderet, how do you see that going? What do you take from tonight? Does it change your mind?
Devon with Jerry?
Devon and Hermes.
Hermes, yes. Yeah, I told you before, and I said I think Devon will dominate him.
Dominate,
yes. I think so. But you can't take nothing away from Hermes. His level is very, very high. He was well prepared, and he aced that match.
Yeah, he really did. I was saying just before you joined, you may have heard that, because I know you're in the chat, but I thought Hermes is a guy that recently has been known for that top-end strength. He's obviously extremely good at what he does and very, very explosive. Tonight, he was technically perfect.
Yeah, he was. He was using the referees, getting in Jerry's head.
Everything was awesome.
In Jari's head. Jari, my friend.
In the chat, we've got Aussie arm wrestler Jake Ward in the mother fluffing house. If you're not subbed to that guy, get over, give him a sub, give him a love, give him a follow. Jake, hope you enjoyed it, mate. I'm assuming you probably went live tonight, maybe with John. Don't know who else did, but listen, hopefully there was a buzz about this thing tonight. It's kind of weird. You always feel, I feel really bad for Engin, because I went over to see Engin just after the thing there, and he was a little down. I think he came about as close to having a heart attack as you could this week, particularly when the Jerry Caderet Hermes match nearly went tits.
Yeah.
That was terrible. When Wagner beat the card of the table, that was terrible. I mean, that was ace when Engin's like 275 years old, but he moves quickly when you bust his fucking table at an East first way. You see how fast he got out of that seat? He was off, wasn't he? I don't know whether you could see that at home, guys, but he jumped out of his chair, screaming across the arena, was going to start a fight with Wagner. It was awesome.
What is the score there? Wagner 1, table
Mate,
0.
I think he beat the piss out of that table. That table had literally no chance. But I felt sorry for Engin because he was sat there and he wanted to deliver those killer matches, wanted to deliver the tearaway match. But tonight, the gods were against us.
Yeah.
You know?
At least West got some matches, some wins.
Mate, on paper, there were some ace matches on that card. Can I just say, Daniel Procopchuk is a weapon. Even did you see that?
No.
Is that on the practice table afterwards? Did you see that with the heavyweight guys? What an absolute horrific little that is.
Yeah, he's good.
That guy is stupid strong. Stupid strong. We've just been watching Daniel on the practice table afterwards. If anybody's not pulled Daniel Procopchuk, let me tell you now, it's an experience. He's stupid strong for the weight. Really, really strong. I mean, he's middleweight strong easily. So, particularly on that left arm. And I do believe that he's got so many interesting matches ahead of him.
You said he was going to go up with some kilograms.
I can't wait. Because
85.
I do think, I mean, I'm trying to rack my brains, but who the hell gives him a match at that weight now? I don't think anyone. And particularly left-handed. He's unbelievable. The Drew 24, one of my mother fluffers, Daniel Procopchuk versus Vrez. Mate, Vrez and him would be interesting, but I've got Daniel. Daniel is comedy. Vrez is mega strong as well, but Daniel's a weapon, mate. Absolute weapon. You needed to be downstairs a minute ago. Hey, look at this arm wrestling fan. Terence is my favourite arm. Mate, Terence is iron dick. He's a good lad. Got a new job back in the mines.
Yes.
On it, son.
Yeah.
And let me know. Let's see some yeses if you want to see this guy back in the Arm War Super Series in August. We're trying to talk him into getting his ass back over there. Give us some yeses if you want to see more of Terence Opperman.
I must send him my boss's number. I can call him and ask him, please. We can get some leave.
Hey, and another one we're trying to line up tonight. It wouldn't happen on the August Dark card just because of it. Look at all these yeses coming in, son. You taking this? A lot of love for Terence Opperman, and rightly so. Another match we're trying to line up would be Justin Bishop and Mindaugas Moriarty Terasatis, who was really impressive tonight.
Yeah.
Right? Another masterclass.
Yes.
Cruise control early.
That guy's level is insane. I saw him also pulling on the after pull. He pulled with
Tom's.
yes, that was
Yeah, we shouldn't
crazy.
give that away, but I'll tell you what, getting punches above his weight. Proven Astrology, come in with a super chat. Thank you very much, brother. I'd love to see an interim heavyweight title match. Who do you think could give Prudnik a match? Mate, I love a number of matches with Yevgeny. One of the best matches I think for Prudnik is actually Shedis.
yeah.
That's a match I've been trying to put on in Arm Wars for a long period of time. Obviously, the situation with the Russia-Ukraine scenario makes life difficult, but I think that's a great match. I do think Ongabayev and Yevgeny is great also. Two very, very strong lads just at that lower weight class.
But how versatile is Sandris?
Oh.
Huh?
What did you guys think of Sandris Shedis' performance tonight? I mean, look, I'll level with you, and Terence will tell you this was my opinion throughout. I said he'd dominate, didn't I? And even in the first round, you've got to make things dramatic sometimes for the commentary, but I actually believed throughout that he was very, very comfortable. I was saying to Ray when we were up there, I believed he was really comfortable. And one of the things is, it's the read on the guys mentally. If you look at their face, if you look at what's going on, there wasn't a friggin' ounce of concern on his face. Not an ounce. Now, knowing Sandris well, seeing what happened with Sandris when he pulled Devon Larratt in dark card, I know how he looks when he's in deep shit. That time he was out of his depth, he was in deep shit. Tonight, at no time did I believe that guy was in trouble. He was absolutely Mike Jones, mother fluffer, how you doing? Hope you're good, brother. Hope everybody there, you and your family in Kentucky are ace. Thanks for the support. Thanks for tuning in. I thought Sandris tonight was cruise control, and against an unbelievably strong guy. Yes. You know, who is huge at that weight. He's a big lad at that weight, isn't he?
He was. What did he weigh in? I didn't see his weight.
I didn't, but I would have liked to.
Probably 109.
He looked friggin' colossal.
110.
Never seen more condition packed on a guy. And for anybody who doesn't know Derbedeniev, who's rooming with this guy, we should have brought him in. Is he in the room?
I'm not. I can go check quickly.
We should have brought. If we can get Pavlo, we'll bring him in. Go and check if he's there, mate. If he wants to. If you guys want to hear from Pav, we'll see if we can track him down. Terence is in the room with him, so they're sharing a room together. Let's have a look. Roy, let me see. Neil, your thoughts on Hermes preparation, strategy, and execution? Honestly, Roy, unbelievable, mate. Perfect is the word you need. I said it on the live feed. If you are looking for a technical demonstration of how to, I've spoken about it many times, how to dismantle a world-class, the best of all time in that technique, what Hermes Gasparini did tonight was it. Perfect. We spoke about it before the match. He said what he would do. He spoke about the technical requirements to do it. I told him I agreed with that. I didn't give a shit who won that match. I love both those guys. Jerry Caderet is my boy. Hermes Gasparini is my friend. I love these dudes. It's really, there's no loser there. It's amazing. And what he did tonight, you always say in these situations, when two of your friends, two guys that you know very well are arm wrestling, sometimes it's difficult. You got to distance yourself from it and just remember, it's just an arm wrestling match. It's not. It doesn't matter. It's just an arm wrestling match. It matters for tonight, but no more. And tonight, Hermes Gasparini thoroughly deserved to win. His performance was exceptional, Roy. His execution was exceptional. His strategy was utterly perfect. Couldn't be better.
Have you already spoken about Georgie?
Mate, I touched base on Georgie, but you give us your thoughts on that, mate.
That guy's also a weapon.
And what a lovely bloke.
He's nice.
Like a giant teddy bear in human form.
He's very nice.
Jake Ward, time to spend some time with the family. Take Neil, Terence, and chat another event in the books. Mate, all the very best. Hope you and your little one and your lady are good. And I'm sure you'll be going live more than anyone, brother. So, yeah, good. Congratulations on Australia getting a big win. I know you'll be buzzing because you saw Lachlan at his best tonight, I believe. I think that's, to me, easily his best performance.
Easily. Good performance.
I'm sure these guys are going to meet. Who'd love to see that? Let us know in the chat as well. These guys. So if we get Terence Opperman and Lachlan over to Arm Wars to settle the Southern Hemisphere discussion.
Definitely.
That will be ace.
It's
Maybe both
be a
arms.
good match. What I felt to be on the practice table was going to be a good match.
I really believe so.
We were very even.
I spoke with Lachlan today. He probably feels a little awkward with that because of obviously the situation with Ryan, who hates me, and I couldn't care less. Let's have a look. Dengin Tarrant. Amazing name.
Who's that?
Look at this. Dengin Tarrant. Amazing. Mark, KDX Rider. Good showing from Adair. Good to see. Mate, he was awesome tonight. He looked really strong and he was confident as fuck, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Speaking to him beforehand, Lachlan was supremely confident. I mean, he was more full of himself than a Russian doll. He absolutely believed he was going to dominate, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
Spoke to him the other day at the restaurant. He's like, I feel like I'm a different level of power. To be fair, I think everybody was of that same opinion, but the big threat was the speed. Because Ciprianov is so quick, and if he catches you, it's a problem. But tonight, Lachlan Really kept it. Hey, Roy, no problem, mate. No problem at all. Happy to answer, brother. Thank you for the support and for tuning in. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. I think we got like 446 people tuned into the show tonight. Won't be a long one. Just wanted to jump on and say thanks to all you guys for the support. Hey, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please give us a sub. Just give us a sub and a like. It really helps. And thanks for tuning in. Won't be a fix tomorrow night because I'm going to be completely and utterly wrecked. I only fly. I've got to leave here early hours of today to fly back. What time do you leave?
1 a.m. Monday morning.
Okay, so you got a little bit of time. Yeah, that's good. You get to chill out a little bit. I'm off early doors in the morning. Let's have a look. Dylan, mate, thank you. Thanks for the support. Really appreciate it. Helios, great third match, Terence. Really seemed you had the stop there. How do you feel after the match? Great to have you back.
Yeah, I feel okay. I just wish I did it earlier. So after every match, I say, if I knew what I know now, it would have been different.
You know what was cool about your match, mate? You did go through it. We could see, when you watch the show back, you'll see myself, I think I was on with Ray, and I said at the time, it was good to see that you were prepared to try every round, little different look.
Yeah,
you know, you and your opponent, both of you really went through. You know?
Yeah, I tried everything. And I should have started with the hook because that's my strongest move. But
yeah, you are very,
I
very
don't know why I went for side pressure and top roll, but that's how it goes.
Next time, brother. Next time. Let's have a look. Big up to the South African bloke. Will he be at Arm Wars? Or tell us, Muse, he will definitely be. Listen, Terence is our guy. This is an original Arm Wars roster puller. He said to me, you tell him what you said to me about Arm Wars, what you thought.
Yeah, Arm Wars is, for me, my house. That's where I want to compete. So I love pulling at East versus West. I would love to go to Dubai. But Arm Wars is a place I want to compete. I love the vibe. I love the way the competition is run. I love how we are treated there. So no, that's definitely what I want to do.
And we will 100% have Terence back as often as we possibly can. Obviously, he's a family man. He's got a son. He's got a family at home that he needs to focus on 100%. But every and any time he's wanting to pull, he's on. He's there. Who else have we got in here? Try and pick off some questions. Okay. OG Terence from Kerawan. Hermes won't pull Devon next month, I don't think. It's funny, mate. I spoke to Hermes literally 10 minutes before coming on with you guys. I said, I'm a friend, because I know him. What do you think? Are we going to see you and Dev? And he said, if my arm is good, I would love that match. And I wanted to get a quick finish tonight so that it freed up that opportunity. He got it. Couldn't have been. It didn't look like there was any real energy expended by either of them.
He complained a little bit about his shoulder. My shoulder.
But a month's time, God willing, I mean, who else would Dev pull, to be honest? Because, I mean, it doesn't make sense for Jerry off the back of that, really.
No.
All those styles make matches, believe me. Kara One saying Terence versus Lachlan and Arm Wars. Mate, it'd be amazing. I would love to lock that down. I think Terence wants that match at Arm Wars as well.
Definitely.
Let's have a look.
We have to settle that score once and for all.
Yeah, I think so.
Who's the strongest in the Southern Hemisphere?
Jack Sneal, word of appreciation for Wagner. Listen, I said it before about Georgi Svetkov. There are guys in the game that you just want to see get something on the board. Wagner is one of those guys. He's so entertaining.
Yeah, he is.
He commits so much to being entertaining. Sometimes I think he burns himself out.
Yes, that's what I was also thinking. But the people loves him.
Oh.
And that's it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He may be terrified. He may be mentally scarred. A couple of young children in the crowd tonight when he jumped off the stage and went into the crowd going rah, and all I could focus on were those two babies, like in the second row, that literally laid a fucking egg. That is what they did, and they may never ever recover from that. No, I don't know. They definitely won't sleep tonight, and it may be a while. But that aside, awesome performance from him tonight. He looked friggin' huge as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He looked massive.
Also, something I liked is all the guys, ladies, what was there with them, were on the stage with them in the corner.
Yeah.
I like that. That's something else.
It was quite good when you got the camaraderie between him and Ferret was first class throughout this weekend. If you've been around those guys, there was almost an acceptance. This is, we come to do a job, and it was really good to see. It was really nice to see the old guard.
Right-handed.
They pulled on the practice table after. It's only practice table match, but they were both fresh right-handed, and they went on and pulled pretty much 50-50.
Oh wow!
Pretty much 50-50.
So it also will be a good match.
I think if we went down for real, I'd go with Ferret. To be honest.
Yes.
I think Ferret could finish it if it went down for real. Let's have a look. Devil Raper Neil. I really hope to see Todd Hutchins back at East versus West. Mate, I think it's just a matter of time. He'll definitely be back. Definitely be back.
But Wagner is big now.
Wagner's massive. Absolutely massive. Do you know who else is a friggin' big human? Big athlete. Just a gigantic athlete. Morozov is a big fucking... But that is a big bastard. Artem Morozov is... he's dropped 11 kilos. He told me in the elevators yesterday. He said, Neil, I said, how much you weighing, mate? He looks a different man, doesn't he?
He is. On my way here, I saw a photo of him posing. It's like he has 3 biceps.
Yeah. He's lost so much weight, and yet still tonight,
He was massive.
that guy's arm, oh my God, he is an absolute weapon. Complete and utter athlete.
Yeah.
Every ounce of him. And did you see him warming up?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Paul Lynn, right, comes in, and Paul Lynn has this look of like he's seen a ghost. He's like, I'm like, you all right, mate? He said, have you seen that motherfucker warming up? And you stick your head around the corner, and Morozov is in full-on warm-up. And his warm-up is like max training. He's like going to death. Unbelievable warm-up. Never seen anything so intense in my life. Ridiculous. So he can go and go. No doubt about that. Jake Ranson's in the chat. One of our... Hey, Jake, did you get your handles, brother? Did you get your handles? Let us know, because we need to get a video of you with those handles, some shots. Jake's saying, great commentary announcing as always. Hi, Terence. Great to see you at East versus West. Hope to see you many more times to come. I think everybody feels the same, mate. Don't worry. He's back. South Africa's best is back in the mix. And it's awesome, because this is an OG right here. Been pulling forever. Always been an absolute weapon. Brilliant arm wrestler, even better bloke. Absolutely great lad, Terence. Let's have a look what else we got in here. Next Wagner match will be on a reinforced concrete table. They do need to do something when Wagner. They need to try and curtail give him some. Like when a cat is in your house and it's gonna fuck up all your furniture. So you get in like a cat thing and you discuss it with the cat and you're like, look, if you're gonna scratch the shit out of something, can you go and scratch that thing that I put in for you? And even though you can't possibly train a cat because its natural instinct is to not listen to a goddamn thing you say, sometimes you can even get through to the cat and the cat will go and fuck that up. I think we need a similar discussion with Wagner, because his natural instinct is to destroy things in the middle of the match. It's quite good that it's not a referee or something like that. But tonight, even despite the fact that he'd been told by Engin, please don't destroy the table, he did not listen at all. And proceeded to grab hold of the table and smash it to bits. Had that table, and the interesting thing is, there wasn't a replacement platform. So a couple of things. If you're Engin, you've got to be thinking, replacement platform, whenever that dude's on the card. Pretty much essential. And also have a very serious chat with him and his missus and say, because his missus probably can control him. Yeah. Say, look, can you have a word with Wagner and tell him, don't beat the piss out of the table. Kera One. Is Kera One from South Africa?
Ooh.
You know this guy, big fan of yours, I think. And he's put, will you be attending East versus West 9? I will, mate. I will be here in August. We'll be going straight from here to the Dark Card 3 show, which will be headlined by Devon Lara. And this man, hopefully, will be on that card as well. A little bit of breaking news. Ray Lipins, Rolly Ray, versus Frode Hogeland is confirmed for the Dark Card. Roy Levi Ari. Neil and Terence. Let me see. If top 4 Morozov is 100%, what would you give this performance and his current health situation? I think it is something we'll never really know. I don't want to detract from Georgi Svetkov. I will tell you that Morozov was definitely he was a different human. He looked way smaller. Georgi Svetkov also looked way smaller. You can read into that what you want, but both those dudes were not the guy that pulled the last time out. So when you saw Georgi Svetkov pull against Jerry, he was way bigger than he was here. Yeah. When we saw Ayrton pull last time out, way bigger than he was here. So for me, that's the rematch close match. It's one of those, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, maybe 3-4 months.
Yeah. Joe Hearus, but was Engin genuinely upset in the moment with Wagner? Beyond belief. If you'd have given Engin a gun, may have killed him, Oliver. He was absolutely pissed. He went screaming down to the front of the stage and like, Wagner. What, he was not happy.
He didn't say anything about the contract for next time? Or did you make that up?
Oh, mate, I tell you what, he was not happy. Engin was pissed. Engin was like, don't break that back end. It's like, break anything else. But no, that's it. Smash wrist or jack off, but don't bugger up my table. Because it would have been terrible if that table had gone tits. Can you imagine if you're Engin and the friggin', after having the match nearly screwed up, then the table's bust and you can't have, not unimaginable. Marcel with a super chat. Hi from Germany. Do you think Devon versus Hermes is really a good idea for next month? Hermes is on another level. Devon should focus rather on Ongabaya. Mate, I love Kutagali. Okay, I love him. He's a magnificent arm wrestler. Devon Lara will beat the piss out of him. I'm telling you now. You have no idea, dude. Oh my God. Marcel, all I can tell you is this, my friend. Devon Lara is unbelievably strong on that right arm right now. Trust me.
And left arm.
And left, actually, last time out, but the right? Trust me, Marcel. Comedy strong. Ridiculous strong. Don't worry about Devon's right. It's strong as fuck.
Did you already spoke about Caroline? She also had a great match.
I always had Caro down to win tonight. I felt sorry for Elizabeth. I think that the North American level in the ladies is levels down, tiers down. Swedish residual level of the Swedish girls is stupid high. Yes. And Carol Pettersson tonight was in cruise control. After the first round, she looked across at Victoria. Vicky's over there going, Kubiandu, come on. Believe me, not close. No reflection on Elizabeth. She's new. I think she's been in the game like 2 years. Carol Pettersson, the Flame, been doing this forever.
She's been there a while.
Weapon. Gets in incredible matches. Really good puller. Very, very solid. Old Broken Guy, that's my guy right there. He's put, Neil, you're the man. This dark card is going to be awesome. Mate, we're trying to put together something special for that event. We really are. So that should be a belter. Dev will be over here pulling. And we will try and make that a great event. Silky Wilkie, another one of my guys there in the chat. He's put, Engin needs to take out insurance on equipment when he invites Portalato. Mate, you're not kidding. Friggin' hell.
We need to get a cage for him.
There's got to be something. That was piss funny though. I mean, I know you shouldn't because he genuinely terrified those kids. He jumped off the stadium. Rah! And the kid's face was like, you know how kids' faces are unbelievably animated when they're terrified? They're like, and I'm like, oh, that kid. And then the kid's crying. Brilliant. Scarred it for life. Poor little bugger. Roy, Neil, I think you should convince Engin to fill up the theatre. I think you could as well. Interestingly, tonight, I'm not sure whether there would have been a vibe in there, whatever, because there were so many dominant performances.
Yeah.
And it's like anything else, isn't it, Terence? You're watching fight sports and it's a war, place ignites. You're watching it and it's a run over.
No.
Not the same. Not great. Not great, but my voice is bollocks as well. Absolutely bollocks. Probably won't have a voice tomorrow. But it's croaking up big time right now. I don't think this beer's helping, but it is helping. You know what I'm saying? Don't look Wagner straight in the eye. Mate, he is the nicest dude. If you meet him, he is the nicest dude. He's a lovely, lovely bloke. Neil, you introduced him as the Earthquake. How could you not be in on it? Mate, I can tell you now, I can't remember where we were, but the other day, I promise you, Engin had a one-to-one chat with him, didn't he? He was like, do not scream. It may have been, was it at the press conference? I think it might have been at the press conference. And he literally pulled him to one side and had Wagner's wife, who was here with him, she was the lady, translate not to screw up the table. He said, can you have a word with Wagner? Tell him if he goes apeshit, he's allowed to do other stuff, but don't screw up the table. And she went over and she's like, Wagner, and translated. And Wagner looks over and he's like, no problem. Got that. Did not listen. Not even close. I have not seen him destroy a table like that before.
Even the pads fell off.
Pads went off. Watch that back, guys, for anybody who's not seen it. Watch that back. Hristo Delijakov trying to hang on to the table. Completely futile. He weighs like 165 pounds. Wagner shits 176 pounds. No chance of hanging onto that table. No chance. What have we got here? Marcel says, your answer was delusional. Devon has 0 chance versus Hermes. Marcel, we'll see. We will see.
I'm not making any more bets.
Yeah, listen, Hermes might beat Devon. May well beat Devon. But Devon has 0 chance versus Hermes. Okay, whatever you say, brother. Whatever you say. Listen, Devon is a friggin' weapon, mate. And styles make matches. You never do know. You never do know. Marco GT5, in my honest opinion, table will show. That's probably referring to one further up, let me think. Oh, Broken Guy, do you think Wagner got caught up in the moment a little bit? God, did he? But I will say that he was calm most of the night tonight. He was very collected. It was nice to see, actually.
Part of the show.
Yeah.
I think it was part of the show.
He'd probably get a fine from Engin. Engin will probably be like, don't ever do that again. Or he may have to put a special set of criteria in where if you screw up the table, you get fined half your friggin' money or something like that. Let's have a see. Myself and Terence, clearly, yeah, that question there. We're both bollocksed. Sound tired yet? We are absolutely tired. I mean, are you tired? I'm fucking ruined, mate. We'll not stay on here much longer, actually. 10 minutes or so, we'll jump off.
Can we ask in the chat who they say will win, Dennis or Hermes?
Dennis or Devon?
Devon. Or
Devon.
Hermes.
Okay, let's have a show of support. I can't do a friggin'... when I'm on my computer, I can, but I can't do a poll on the phone. It sucks. But just give us a Devon or Hermes, guys. Devon or Hermes.
What is the mutual feeling?
Okay, we're coming through here. We got Devon. Devon right now. Devon wins. Devon. In a minute, Marcel will be like, Hermes 100 times. MC, Hermes, Norwich Armwrestling, Hermes.
Only one vote.
Kera 1, gone with Hermes. Naxu, Devon, Hermes. But it's a close one. Marius Gay, Hermes. Rebecca T. Devon, Mostar, Hermes. Yeah, good balanced read there.
Match.
I hope it is everything that you guys expect to see. One thing I will tell you is that Devon is not concerned about pulling Hermes and is happy to do so. We will see. Speaking to Dev, it is a match he wants. He told me that the other day. What I would say is I want to make sure that both those lads are in tip-top condition when that does go down. If that's not in August, let's wait. I couldn't really care less. I think there are many great matches out there for Dev. Many, I would say stylistically, less for Hermes.
Yeah.
You know, that's thinning out. One thing that was interesting yesterday at the presser, I noticed obviously Dennis is going for the big draw money matches now, because he was like, oh yeah, I want to pull with Devon. He didn't mention Hermes at all. Did not mention his name, not at all.
That will also be a good match.
It will be a very interesting match. I get the feeling that Dennis is comedy strong though. Like,
no, he's strong.
Really powerful.
He's strong. I pulled him a few times in the past. He's very strong.
Tell him about the Nemirov.
Yes. So Nemirov, I don't know which year, maybe 2012, 2013. I get there, left hand, first day, first match, then Cyplenkov. Next day, right hand match, first match, then Cyplenkov. The year after, same story. So I started with one loss already.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was great.
Very, very hard draw when you get that guy both arms. I've got a question there. Neil, who would you book Hermes against in your promotion? Roy? Vitaly Lalatin.
Yeah,
I would love to see
that. Will
that.
Be a great match.
Yeah. I think Lalatin is the sleeper in World Super Heavyweight Arm Wrestling. I think that guy is a friggin' force. When he comes in his best game, complete weapon.
He beat me in 2015 in 100 kilograms.
Yeah.
In the World Championships.
Says a lot, doesn't it, when he was 100.
100 kilograms.
Absolute beast. Devon's forearms here in the chat. Ivan Kozlik, Dennis is solid muscle. Mate, his wrist and hand are horrible to grip. Speaking to Babkin, they're keen on that match taking place November 11th with Devon, and I haven't caught up with it yet because we've obviously been running around here like nut jobs. Buzzard's Roost is in the chat, mate. Buzzard's Roost, that's my guy right there. Another top dude. Love Buzzard's Roost, what an hombre. Now, I know that Babkin and the whole of that acid team that those dudes have got, they wanted the match with Dev in November. I think Devon was focused on that match going down in November. I haven't managed to catch up with all the comments or drama that's gone out. Just been busy as frig with this and in the thick of things here. I will have a look at that when I get home. I'm sure that Devon, as usual, will be having some fun and hyping it up. I think they're already started to go at it to big up that match. Maybe hype, maybe real, don't know. For those of you who've messaged me, and I've thanks for everybody for the messages. I love to get them, but I haven't responded to any of those just because you need to be here. We've been running around like a bastard here, and Anna will kick your head in if you're late for anything. Fat Legless Bird. Is Terence familiar with Rackard Bormann? He looks crazy strong right now. He's out there with the Aussies. Do you know Rackard Bormann?
Yeah.
What kind of level is he at, mate? How does that go down?
Well, he's been pulling for 2 years. He was staying in South Africa. So I didn't know about him. So his second competition, I told the guy, I said, hey man, don't worry, relax. Arm wrestling takes time and you must always just keep on continuing and never stop. So he almost beats me. And I was like, what? So yeah, and then he went over to Australia and he got on the table with all the Aussies, beat all of them.
looks a beast, doesn't he?
No,
now,
he's a beast.
He just pulled with, who did he pull it? AWE. Was it Timbakis? I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was Mario. And Mario got him, I think.
Yeah,
Mario got him in a close battle. But Mario's a beast also.
Yeah, he's good.
Myers Arm Wrestling, you should go take a rest, Neil. Mate, I'm going to jump off here in a minute and let this guy get a rest also. He's completely shagged. We're all going to be able to operate and have some fun tomorrow. So thanks for that. I will definitely wrap this up in a few minutes. Neil needs another beer and stem cells. Only going to have the one tonight because I'm up at silly o'clock, brother. But yeah, just needed this. You know when you just got to toned down a bit. I was knackered and just needed a beer. Then I'll have a shower and call it a night. I've got a pack because I'm up at 5 a.m. or whatever the frig. Hopefully before the guy on the tower. And maybe I'll go out and do a duet with him. In the morning when he starts the morning prayer, I'll be like, way. I think I know the words now. Because my window's been open for 3 nights. And he's like, you can set your watch by him. When the morning prayer kicks off, I'll go out there and do a little bit. Let's have a look. Where's Jim? We need the arm wrestling active, not waiting for steroid cycle peaks. It's getting old. I hear you. Stay golden. Travis got silence when he started talking about pay. Silky Wilkie. Neil, what do you think about a regular subsidiary given to athletes who have defended their titles twice or more? They can get a bonus for each championship they enter. Yeah, mate, may happen. You never know. I'm sure there's going to be evolution in this game. Mark, KDX Rider, mate, thank you for your super chat. Much appreciated. He's put, where's Alex Kadetcha been? I spoke to Alex, I want to say 3 weeks ago, a month ago. Alex will be back soon. I'm sure he's coming back to Arm Wars soon. He's another guy that I'd love to see pull Dev. I'd love to see pull Hermes. Another sleeper. Kadetcha has massive potential. When he's at his best, he's an absolute weapon. So yeah, Alex is a beast. And I think he's an evolving force. Maybe not just as focused on the sport right now, but yeah, don't worry. He's another guy that's right in that mix when he chooses to turn it on. Let me see. Naxu, any clues on who Devon is pulling on the dark card? And I'm assuming it. Yeah, mate, he will be pulling against Kalinichenko at the dark card 3. Just waiting for Serai's visa to be accepted, and that will be confirmed. We got a stupid card underneath it. A number of really good guys coming back into that event. We're looking forward to Mika Sakvaradidze coming back as well, another rising star in the Super Series, absolute character. He'll be there. As I say, Terence hopefully going to be involved in that, who would be pulling on the right arm against Sergei Kalinichenko. So that's another interesting match. He said, get me somebody really strong. He got that wish. Very interesting matches. And we'll see Kalinichenko's level very soon. He will pull with Matt Mask
I can't wait
over in Canada. So I know Terence will be tuning into that, just checking out the technique and making sure that everything's good. Guys, we're going to stay on here for about another 8 minutes, and then we're going to wrap it up and try and get some rest. Let's have a look. When's WAL back? I don't know, mate. I spoke to Steve Kaplan a few months ago. There's still a heartbeat. I would love to see the WAL come back. Hopefully they can coexist with what we've got here at East versus West and other promotions. Exciting time for arm wrestling right now. And this kind of event can only continue to grow. The sport, more and more people coming in. And what's evident is these young guys that are coming into the game are coming into the sport very well rounded. You really do see.
How strong is he at 18?
I mean, he's an outlier.
I experienced that
He's
today.
an outlier, that kid. He really is. Where will he go in a few years?
Yeah.
Dear me. Strong as fuck. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Shine on Crazy Diamond. Critical timing, gentlemen. Trip War 03. How interesting after the last King of the Table. People saying King of the Table sucks and East versus West is better. And now they say vice versa. I think they're both great promotions, both of them. East versus West for me is friggin' mega. I mean, event after event, the cards are rock strong. Engin's trying his best to put on amazing cards tonight. The battles weren't there, but the effort was to try and put together an amazing event. Nobody was more sick than Engin. He was pissed. Went down to see him earlier on. He was devastated that the matches didn't turn out to be battles. Really feel for that lad, to be honest.
Yeah.
What can you do? You try to put it together. Sometimes it's going to... We've all been there. As a promoter, sometimes you put the matches together and it just doesn't work. How did everybody enjoy the commentaries tonight? Did you like the mix? Did you like myself, Travis, and Ray? Was there anything you didn't like? You can let us know what you think. Let me see. Naksu. It still amazes me how Travis can get every single last name wrong in the commentary. I didn't see. I know he was struggling with Oleg Petrenko. That was funny. Next year, Monster Factory will be upgraded. Silky Wilkie says, yeah, Mike's working hard over there. Having a custom-made facility over there for the Monster Factory. Bo Edgar, production value is way up. Great, excellent. Travis is always A for comedy. Excellent commentary tonight. That's good. Let's see. I love Travis. Authenticity. He's raw as frig, that's for sure. We had a laugh up there. Evening, Neil. Is there an arm wrestling scene in Lancashire? Yeah, mate. The PAA is still doing quite a bit over in Lee. I know that Paul Maiden still operates out of there. Got a little team going there, and there's others as well. Leeds has a good setup. Preston, Lancashire has a good setup. The Preston Panthers. So yeah, quite a few. Travis is getting better at commentary. Old broken guy, Neil, you are the voice of arm wrestling. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Trying my best. Valdez. I hope Travis would throw some bombs in the commentaries, but he fell down to earth and polite. Yeah, I think he probably got a few death threats, didn't he, beforehand from the core sports guys.
Yeah.
They're like, shut the fuck up.
You have 20 seconds, you better run.
Yeah, the gang up on his
Keep your
ass.
jacket on.
We had a new location tonight. Not as many steps to run up, which I really appreciated. Only two flights of steps, not the traditional 5. And let me tell you now, that was a big benefit. David, I don't know why Ray interviews. It should be Neil. Derek and Ray are a great combo, as well as Bowen. Greatest person in the chat, stop the beer, not good for you. Mate, I don't drink much, I'm just having a one. But it just chills you tonight. I've got to get some sleep because I'm up early doors. Neil doesn't speak Russian. Fat Legless Bird, exactly right. I do not speak Russian. Stay Golden, Derek is my favourite by far. Derek is a good dude, no doubt about that. Shine on you, Crazy Diamond. Travis has everything he needs inside Travis. It'd be interesting to see if Travis is interested in getting back into the game. I don't think he is interested, to be honest.
We spoke to him today.
He's not super keen. He'd probably do it, but I don't think he's committed, is he? And you can understand that. His boy's killing it in the NFL. He's got another boy.
And his daughter. Volleyball.
Yeah. DM's coming up. She's doing great. Marius Gate. I think Neil needed to be there yelling. And the unified heavyweight champion of the world. Let's have a see. Hermes Gasparini. On fire. Yes, he was. I don't think ever more so. I really don't think ever more so. I think that was the best performance I've seen from him. Certainly from a technical standpoint, it was ridiculous tonight. Really polished. He was proud of it. I spoke to him afterwards and he said, I felt really, really sharp tonight technically. I think that's my best performance technically. He said, would you agree? I said, I thought you were spot on. Very, very good. Let's have a see. Going to give it a couple of minutes, guys, and jump off here. I want to say to all of you guys, thank you as always for tuning in, checking out the show. Sorry we couldn't make it a long one tonight, but we're absolutely and utterly wrecked. You can probably see energy levels on both myself and Terence are down. Hard to keep it going for, was it been 6 or 7 hours now? Let's have a look. MB, hey Neil, is it true you did sign cards with Travis Bagent for people who buy the signed cards pack? I did not get asked to sign any cards, mate. I would have signed cards. I didn't get asked to sign any cards. So I don't know whether Trav did. Maybe he did. I think all these guys will have done. All the athletes. I did not. But I was late also getting to the event because my flight actually got cancelled. I had a shit run over here. So I got in 12 hours later, 13 hours later than expected. Buzzard's Roost, hit the like button, everyone. Thanks, mate. Thanks for G'ing that up. Yeah, guys, if you can give us a like, give us a sub while you're here, that'd be awesome. Terence, how do you feel about a match against Lachlan and Reno?
I'm confident. Whenever we can make it happen, we do it. I don't mind. I would love to beat him.
Jerry wasn't even 50%. This victory means nothing. It was a perfect performance from Hermes, no mate, no doubt about that. Gunnar Moore, awesome job tonight. Safe travels home, mate. Cheers, brother. Thank you. Try and do a fix on Monday, Tuesday when I'm back. Tomorrow night it's not going to work because I'm completely smashed. We need a Neil Prime card. You never know, mate. Anything can happen. Kara 1. Where's Jim? Americans play 20 other sports before even looking at arm wrestling. It is growing though. Sure Classic has it this year. We will see. Yeah, mate, you never know. It is good times for the sport. It is growing. And yeah, I think it gets better and better. Silky Wilkie, Dracula seems to walk with solidarity, like he braved the sun and now proudly wears its tan. What do you inject into Minnegus, Neil? Mate, Minnegus tonight was amazing. He had a great night. He looked excellent. Later, Lizards, Terence, what's the level of arm wrestling in South Africa?
The level is very high. The top 5 is very, very strong. We don't have a big group, but I think we have like 80 entries at nationals. So it's not that big, but it's getting, the levels is very high.
It's coming.
You saw some of the guys that were
Yes, they came to the qualifier.
And we were 6 guys, we got 5 medals.
I mean, you can't knock that. Excellent performance, and he wasn't even arm wrestling. He was coming over to the dark card. So, yeah, they're out there, mate. They are out there. Guys, we're going to wrap it up at that. We're going to call it a night. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody for tuning in, checking out the show. Just a quick jump on here to catch up with you all, just to say hello. Great to have you over here, Terence. Thanks for jumping on the show. I know you're wrecked, mate. We'll let this guy go and get some rest. He worked hard today. Great performance. Thank you, everybody, for checking it out. Hope you enjoyed this little live. We'll be out with the fix a couple of days' time. Keep your eyes on the channel. We'll let you know when. As I say, guys, if you're not subscribed here at the Supernatural Strength channel, give us a like, give us a share, give us a sub. And until we see you next time, take it easy, peeps.